Tragos Amargos is a Paisa music review podcast hosted by comedian Jerry Garcia, where him and co-host Fern Rodriguez, aka El Chaton, fangirl out about their favorite Paisa music artists. Check out Season 1 of Tragos Amargos and find episodes on Ramon Ayala, Tigres del Norte, Chente, Juan Gabriel, and more. Brought to you by Fodongo and Wet Carnitas, in collaboration with Migrito Industries. Find Tragos Amargos on all platforms. Watch the video version on youtube.com/comedian Jerry G.
Hey, we're back! Tragos Amargos podcast, a musical review, season 2.
Fanboy, dude.
That's right, homie. Oh, we're getting fanboy today, dog.
Yes, sir.
We got ourselves a very special artist.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. A
Artiste.
legend.
A poet.
Legend.
A poet.
A poet. That's a good
Very
one, dog. Listen.
Outlaw.
Outlaw. Correct.
He's a Shakespeare.
Thug life.
Shakespeare of the streets.
El señor Chalino Sanchez. Mr. Pelavacas himself, el gallo de Sinaloa, el rey del corrido. I'm excited about this one, dog, because, you know, of course, we listen to Chalino Sanchez. Of course, we enjoy his music. Of course, we're familiar with a lot of his hits. But there's a lot of shit behind this man that I didn't know about, that we're going to learn together here. Thanks to your research, guys.
Oh, thanks.
And my half-ass.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
And my half-ass mediocre notes here.
20 minutes ago.
Yeah. I'm excited for, like I said, Chalino Sanchez is, for me, he's like the Mexican Tupac, and a lot of people could maybe agree with that. He does great corridos. He's a songwriter, fool. El pinche Pelavacas. Let's get into it, fool. Let's dive into it, fool, because we got a lot of notes we want to cover. Like I mentioned, fool, like we're very familiar with Chalino Sanchez. Of course, we all keep a lot of his tracks on our fucking shuffle, but there is a lot more to this beautiful, beautiful man. And I am truly a big fan of his and his son.
Yes.
Who a lot of people think look like me. Yeah, dude.
Wait. Stop it.
I'm serious.
People have told you that.
A lot, fool. I got laid from 2002, 2004. Thank you to Adan Sanchez.
Rest in peace. Thank you.
During that time, I have a very similar look to him.
Sammy, can you put pictures?
I'm sure there's something in the internet.
And Jerry right next to each other.
I'm sure
right
there's
now,
something
please?
in the internet. Oh, see, if that's not Adan Sanchez.
Oh,
But look at
Jerry,
that.
what year was that?
This is 1993, probably 8th grade.
Wow.
Yeah, I still keep in touch with a lot of these chicks too, right there.
Shout out to all these. Hey, I know that. That girl right there.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna point
I know
but
them, man. I know.
You still
They're
take-
friends.
You're still friends.
All of them
Oh,
happily married.
Dude, you look like the classic friend zone dude.
I was friend zone. I was friend zone from all of these chicks. So yeah, I did. I was.
And we're still happily friends.
And I tried. Now we're Facebook friends.
This is a
Awesome.
funny ass picture, dude. This was
But
like
I don't
around the
see-
time, no?
Yeah?
Chalino kind of like.
This is 1993.
93.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Chalino died in 92. So a little after that. But
Yeah.
yeah, this is.
Did y'all listen to him when y'all were kind of young?
Yeah, we're 10, 12 years old when it started. It really started with Nieves de Enero was
Nieves
a song.
de Enero was his hit.
Nieves de Enero was
Radio play all day.
everywhere.
Radio play everywhere.
Every Grand Marquis in L.A. was playing this song. It was a very big hit. You couldn't even get away from it, and it changed the culture. There was a lot of people that were still kids within our age that were like, of course, hip hop, and then all of a sudden this comes and changes the atmosphere for a lot of kids. That makes them feel like, oh, this is cool music that I could listen to and won't be ashamed of it in some way, you know?
Yeah, because I gotta admit, bro, like I wasn't the biggest Chalino fan in the beginning, dog. Like it took me a while to grow into him, fool. Like I was into hip hop at the time, Snoop, of course Tigres, Vicente. Like I was that guy. I was a closet Paisa. Like I wasn't really out in the open too
Still
much.
a UCP?
Yeah, UCP, and so it took me a while, to grow into him. But as I got older and listened to more of his music, and obviously we're gonna talk about how great of a songwriter he was. That's what started buying me into him, man. So, but let's talk a little bit more about it. What's up? When was he born?
Chalino was born in August 30th, 1960, in a little ranchito called Las Flechas. It's a little municipio of Culiacán, Sinaloa, and of course, died May 16, 1992, at the age of 31.
Damn, young as fuck.
Crazy, right?
Okay. But the story really begins when he moves to Paramount, right?
Yes.
So because he was in Sinaloa, and like a lot of Mexicans, of course, very impoverished. Proverb?
Impoverished.
Impoverished. Look at you.
Oh, yes.
Is that incorrect?
Incorrect.
Yeah. Huh? Anyways, they were really poor.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And he got himself into some problems out there, right? He was messing with the wrong people, right? He got in one small fight. His mom got scared. He said, "You're moving with your uncle
Stop
and
it right
auntie in
now.
Paramount."
Stop that shit right now.
Oh, wow.
To Paramount.
Look at you.
Yes.
Stop that.
No? I believe that's how the story went.
I like that one.
Yeah, thank you. He makes it out to Paramount for some reason.
The history of Paramount, California can be traced back to 1781, when it was identified by Mexican settlers of New Spain.
Now he's a little young thug, still trying to find his waves, hustling, always a hustler,
Yes.
still getting himself in trouble. But he realized he has a God-given gift, which is songwriting. All right, so he's a real good
Storytelling.
Storyteller.
Storyteller,
Fool.
Yes.
He's a really good storyteller. The problem is that he can't sing. He's not a very good singer, dog. We all know that. But he said, fuck it, dog. I'm gonna write my songs. I'm gonna give it an old shot right here. And he did. He went all out, balls out. And I'm only crying about how he sounds because that was new, fool. That was a new sound
just a different
that
sound.
none of us had ever heard of.
And he knew it. It sounds like he knew
Yeah,
that
he
he
did
wasn't
definitely
like,
knew
He owned it.
Because he always said that. He said, I don't sing, I bark, but people like it.
Yeah.
That was his thing.
He's like the
Interesting.
DMX.
DMX of,
yeah.
Rough rider. I do remember my dad especially being like, ese güey, fale, that guy's horrible. No, ese no le my dad hated
Wait,
Chalino Sanchez.
who did your dad like?
Hey.
This guy, my dad.
He liked
Every
these
artist.
He
Every
liked
artist.
Ramon Ayala was his favorite. He loved Ramon Ayala.
Jesus Christ,
Carlos
I
y
hated that
Jose.
guy.
Carlos y Jose y Cadetes. Those were his
Oh, okay.
top three.
Young Money.
After
Shout
that,
out.
he liked John Sebastian too.
Okay.
But after that, dude, Juan Gabriel, no. He was too much of a pause.
Oh, okay.
You know, for him. And Vicente Fernandez, he just hated
It's
how
on the opposite. He's
Yeah.
too hard. He's too
Yeah,
macho.
Yeah, yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, exactly, right?
we go.
My dad did. He didn't like Juan Gabriel because he was too soft, and he didn't like Vicente Fernandez right here, my little man right here, for being too aggressive. Se quería muy pinche bravo. He didn't like his attitude. Anyways, okay.
We should have your dad on the show.
He should have done. Yeah. He didn't like Chalino Sanchez. He did not. I didn't like the way he sounded. Oh, he canta bien feo, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people agreed with him.
A lot,
A lot of
yeah.
people agree with him, fool. But you get used to it.
Correct.
Honestly, it's something that you get used to that sound, and eventually you embrace it. And at the end of the day, fool, what I'm trying to tell you is that his real skill and talent was the songwriting, fool. And I think the songwriting is what kept him relevant, and people just started like enjoying his music more and more, right?
Correct.
And eventually got used to that. Now, his first hit, as you mentioned, was Nieves de Enero.
Yes.
Right? So now he blew up with this song, but in the meantime, he was like selling tapes out of his trunk. He was doing all the quinceañeras, los bailes, bar mitzvahs, fool. He was like everywhere,
There's
dog.
a lot of Jewish people out here.
Yeah.
Now.
Of course.
He was a big
in
hit with the Jews.
In Paramount, dog. The west side of Paramount. And doing all these nightclubs he was doing nightclubs everywhere. Nightclubs are not even around anymore.
No, yeah, El
Shout out to El
Parral.
Parral, El Farallón, rest in peace, dog. El Farallón.
So those are just like super Paisa ass clubs or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
They were, right,
But
they were.
some of them reopened in different locations,
Uh-huh.
but where they were at before, they're not there no more.
Yeah, Farallón moved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Farallón, the original, is right there on Martin Luther King también also,
Correct.
which is now a high school, I believe.
Yeah.
And then Parral is an elementary school.
And elementary school.
Very
yeah.
interesting, dog.
Yeah,
Very
right there on Firestone.
And there's others.
Yeah.
And there's others.
But those are the two main ones that really, they were considered high for those artists at that time.
Well, a lot of the YouTube videos you see Chalino in, he's at Parral.
Correct.
Parral or Farallón.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the red carpet. If you see the red
little
carpet with the stairs,
Yeah, the
that is
steps.
Parral.
Yeah. I got to go there a couple times.
Okay.
I was like 18, 19. It was 18. It was all ages, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
it was all
So
ages.
I think I might have gone there when I was 17.
And you would
But-
get in because you look like Adan, right?
Because basically, right this way, Adan, right this way. Señor Adan, por favor, pásale.
Ya tenemos su mesa, señor.
Yeah. So,
Con las tres muchachas que pidió.
yes, correct. That's actually facts. Right? So he's doing his thing, bro. Singing his ass off, man. Eventually he like blows up, but he blows up for a very particular reason, occasion, incident that happened in Coachella.
Correct.
Fernie, tell me about Coachella, 'cause I knew about this, but I didn't know all the details.
So yeah, he's in a concert in Coachella. It's pretty packed night, and some dude just keeps bugging him the whole night, asking him to. I don't know if it was to play a song or whatever, but
Drunk shit.
Drunk shit, pretty much. Chalino was ignoring him the whole night, and then the guy, I guess, got frustrated or something, pulls out a gun. Chalino pulls out his gun, and they start going at it.
In the club, during the set.
During the set.
Holy shit, dog.
Yeah.
Hundreds of people in that motherfucker.
Yeah, and unfortunately, somebody did die. Somebody else got hit. Chalino got hit.
Crossfire.
Yeah, crossfire, and yeah.
But that brought him to like stardom because the news, the media.
It became news. It was, everywhere around. Oh, there was this shootout at a club, and the artist got hit, and everybody started, who is it? What's his music? What, remember that time? You don't have the internet. You don't have any of that stuff. So
Before, you don't have metal detectors, apparently. Holy shit.
So if you wanted to find out who it was.
Before bouncers, BB.
You would have to buy the music, So that's how
the
you
tapes.
Tapes or, or
Dude,
CDs.
you gotta shoot someone at your show.
To get it,
You don't,
me,
damn
huh?
it.
No, I think I need to get shot. It just worries me the most.
I got you. There's a show tonight, right?
There's a show tonight.
All right, I got you.
Be there. Get ready.
Laugh Factory.
Take your get.
I gotta find a gun.
Holy shit. So yeah, this blows him up. From that, the people just start like, it's on, but it's on. He starts selling out everywhere, dog.
Correct.
That's viral.
Yes.
Yes.
Viral at that time.
What do you think the guy who got shot, what do you think that his family thinks of Chalino?
That's crazy. I never really thought of that. Like,
You know
I'm pretty
what?
sure they're not big fans.
You're kind of blowing my mind right now, dog. That was not in the notes, Sammy.
Jerry scrambling. Where's my answer?
Google that shit.
I mean,
Chat GPT that shit.
It's not really Chalino's fault that this fucking asshole came and started trying to shoot him.
Nah, you
but-
can't blame Chalino, dog.
Yeah, because the person that actually went to the show and got killed was a fan, but at the
Wait,
same
so
time,
were gun laws different around here? Or
Nah, it was just more. It was before 9/11, dog.
yeah.
Free range, bro.
So you could just walk around with it. It wasn't legal, but it wasn't like.
It's Coachella too. There's probably no laws out there.
Probably nobody. out
Coachella
there.
is just fucking flat, ugly.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coachella. Thanks for listening.
The 4 people that listen to
Yeah. Here's another thing. I think there's another breakthrough, the groundbreaking thing that he does. He starts writing corridos for specific real people.
Yes.
Some of them still alive.
Yeah.
Now, we all know about corridos, Tigres, Carlos y Jose. But for some reason, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like a lot of those corridos before Chalino were like of made up people or embellish the truth.
Or just old stories.
Folk stories,
Yeah,
right?
folk
Like
tales.
Chito Cano.
Yeah, Chito Cano is real, but at the same time, I feel that Chito Cano's story is like somebody adds to that story,
Right.
then they write the song, and it's like already, what is it, like 6 degrees of separation
Correct.
from that.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like Chalino was more like, hey, I want to pay you to write a song.
No, they used to
about
hit
me.
him up.
Yes, they used to pay him to write songs.
And he started in jail, right? Or
Yeah,
some shit,
first he started out in jail. When he was in jail in TJ, he would write songs for people, and were from the wrong side, a lot of people, and they would pay him for this kind of stuff, and he was good at it. So he felt like, hey, this is where I could go with this.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of the songs are literally names of fucking just random people.
Yeah.
Jorge Casares, Mario Peralta, like just random fucking people.
Juan
like-
Machado.
Yeah.
And like the documentary we were just watching, his wife was talking about how he would make enemies.
Okay,
Oh, that's
which
right.
is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were watching a little song where they're saying that because he would write a song for this particular person, that particular person has enemies.
Correct.
And those enemies are not gonna appreciate you glorifying this motherfucking and giving him a hit song.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, why are
So-
you gonna write about him? And we're supposed to be cool.
Which
or
is very
whatever.
interesting, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is stuff that obviously I didn't really pay much attention to.
Yeah.
You don't really think about.
It was all new to everybody at that time, but at the same time, people with higher up powers feel a little bit of jealousy.
Yeah.
Like, hey, why is he writing a song about him and not about me? Or, hey, I paid him already for a song for me. His song's better than mine, or shit like that,
Yeah.
right? So that's where he got into a lot of trouble.
And obviously, getting a corrido song is a fucking honor, bro.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
You made it, dog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, I used to party with fools back in the day in the early 2000s. They're like, there's a fool, like, I can't remember the fool's name, but there was 2 guys that it was hermanos, they did a corrido of. And they used to play it at the club and shit, and they used to go crazy. We used to be with those guys. We were like hanging out with those guys. And it wasn't like a hit song, but it was
But
just
they
a
were like-
song. Yeah, and it was like a song of them.
Yeah.
And there was about them and their cars and how they would race their cars. They were like race
wow.
cars. It was I'm drawing a blank. But it was pretty cool watching those. Oh, that's the
Their
motherfucker
reaction,
they're
yeah,
talking about in the song. It's an honor, fool. And
Yeah.
those fools like we're pretty like connected dudes and shit, you know.
Crazy.
So, but yeah, one day they'll make a corrido out of me.
That's
dog.
what I was gonna ask.
You could just hire someone to do it.
Really?
Yeah, just some fucking. I bet you somewhere around here you
As
could
an up and
find.
coming kid that you could
up-and-coming
pay
kid,
$500 or write a joke about him. A little barter move with
little
him.
exchange,
Tell him, hey, I write a joke about you.
There's a tattoo artist from Arizona who's a fan of mine, Cesar Garcia. In fact,
out.
Cesar Garcia. He has a corrido written about him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he has a corrido. There's like a little famous singer right now going around. I forget the names. You know, there's popping one every day.
Yeah.
He-
Wrote a corrido about
yeah,
him.
se llama Impala Tumbado, the song.
Check it out.
Impala Tumbado, and yeah, I was like, get out of here. He came to a show and we were talking, we were sharing a drink. He's like, oh yeah, bro, there's a corrido, my homie made a corrido out of me, dog, and he showed it to me. It's actually a pretty banging song.
So are the
They
other-
mention him. They talk about him. He's a tattoo artist. The guy's a tattoo artist. So he goes like, if you want the best tattoos, you go to my boy, and this and that. He's from originally from L.A. Now he lives in Phoenix. It's like the song, and it just talks about his life a little bit. Que tiene dos hijas, y
wow.
I'm like, bro, that's pretty badass.
So
dog.
do you think, Jerry, if you asked somebody to write a corrido about you, what would be some of the things that you would want in your corrido?
First of all, se va a llamar Papá Soltero, el corrido. El corrido del Papá Soltero.
Del gallo soltero.
Or el Luchón, right? And then, so it's basically going to be about me, like just hustling all day, fool, like trying to make it into this comedy business. It's going to be about that, right? And it's going to be like...
so any
yeah.
inspiring
Que
artists?
tuve muchas viejas,
There you
right?
go.
Pero no supo su esposa. Damn, imagine that. That's one of my favorite lines of any corrido. When I want 30 women around me in my casket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a list already of who I
Hit him
need.
up, DM him, and he'll
Yes.
send you send you the breakdown of what he wants in his corrido.
I want 30 women around my fucking
Tomb.
for sure, dog. That'll be awesome, fool. Yeah.
Too late already.
Not your family, but just bitches. You know,
Just bitches, no. Family says they could go in the back somewhere. Yeah. Oh goodness. Papá Soltero, remember that show, fool? Papá Soltero, dog?
Yeah, Cesarín and
Yeah.
everybody.
Is that guy still with us?
I think so.
Yeah.
Watch us on YouTube, youtube.com/comedian Jerry G. We got some shit we're looking at, so check us out on YouTube.
So now Chalino is finding success everywhere he goes, fool. Through songwriting, his songs are going great. Alma Enamorada, Nieves de Enero, Pelavacas, hit after hit, doing well for himself. I think a lot of it, most of it in this side of town, right? He's not really crossing over.
No, it's really a regional thing.
It's regional thing.
Yeah, it's very much here and in Sinaloa. So,
Sinaloa también?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sinaloa
all right,
was
I'll give you
big.
that.
Because
I'll
that's
give
where the last concert was.
You know, let's
We're the fact checkers,
Let's
dude.
fact check that later.
Please.
Well, I don't believe that fool. But I'll tell him that I believe him. Anyways,
That's why he was so dope. Because
Yeah.
he slung his own shit and didn't give a fuck about getting on the radio.
Yeah, fool.
And he was just like hood famous.
I did hear he signed a horrible contract though, fool.
That's
Like,
right,
He got,
yeah.
he got, his- he got his
Later
ass
on.
robbed. Yeah, fool.
Yeah.
That was one of YouTube clips. Anyways, so he's doing his thing, right? But of course, with all this new fame comes haters, dog, and death threats, fool. Unfortunately, so we all know the story. This is the story. We got to get into this before we move on to his music and the top 5. Let's get into what happened and how a lot of people apparently think was his last few days of life, right?
Yeah.
So apparently he was at this concert, which was in Sinaloa. So he goes performing in Sinaloa, doing his thing, and there's a famous YouTube clip, TikTok, they're out there, just search Death Threat Chalino Sanchez.
Death
It'll
Note,
pop up.
yeah.
Death Note Chalino Sanchez. Apparently a notice passed to him, we're playing it right now. A notice passed to him while he's singing on stage. He reads his notes, and he looks concerned. He does look a little worried, right? Reads the note, puts it back, continues to sing, all right? Here's the thing, all right, I get it. He does pass away a few days later.
The,
All right,
the
does-
next day.
The next day?
The next
Oh,
day.
shit.
They find
Okay.
them dead the next day.
Oh yeah, okay, well, yeesh. Because I'm gonna try and push back here a little bit. I'm trying to push back here a little bit because if we've all been to a lot of concerts, ladies and gentlemen, Mexican concerts, this happens all the time, right? Where notes are passed up to the singers,
Yeah.
right? For a shout out, for a
Request.
song request,
Yeah.
dog. So I always took this clip as, fool, what if it was just a regular note? Dog, sing this song. Or what if it was just a note from his wife, like, you motherfucker left the toilet seat up again. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of concern. There is concern in his face, dog, there is. But for me, sometimes I feel it could be coincidental.
Yeah.
Right? Coincidental, dog. Dude, we practiced that shit like 3 times, fool, so we got it right. Coincidental, dog.
You pretty much got it this time.
That's just for what I feel, dog. Obviously, it's an urban legend. People want to believe what they believe, and it could be right, dog. But my pushback is that no one ever actually saw that note. No one actually read that note. There is no note, fool. Apparently, he crumbled it up and threw it away. That note was that's a very fucking. If that note would ever be found, dog, damn, I'd be fucking sick, fool.
Yeah.
That note was never found, which is why I tend to push back a little bit, dog. He continued the concert. He kept singing, but they're saying that supposedly that note said, if you keep singing, we're gonna kill your fucking ass. Sucks, right? Because he does pass away the next day, fool. So, but that could have just been a coincidence. Again, I'm not gonna push back too hard because I also do want to believe that note was real.
But it leaves a mystery.
It just leaves that mystery, leaves the door open for questioning, dog, and that's all I'm doing, fool. I'm just questioning a little bit of the truthfulness of this, right? Nobody knows what happened. Apparently, he got into a cop car, right? And they convinced him that the chief wanted to see him or some shit. And we never saw him again, fool. It just sucks. Sinaloa passes away at the age of 31. And just leaving all his great music, fool. And I think it's time. That's a great setup for our top 5. Let's start with Los Chismes.
All right, Jerry, do you want to do your top 5?
Let's do my top 5, fool. Fuck it, let me see here, dog. All right, let me see. Let me look it up, fool. My top 5. Here we go. Chalino Sanchez, my top 5. I really enjoy his corridos more than his other music, regular music, ballads. Jorge Casares. What? Okay. Jorge Casares. Gallo de Sinaloa. Mario Peralta. Love those 3 fucking corridos. And after that, of course, I want to throw in Nieves Enero only because we got to talk about it. Yes. Hey, Alma Enamorada is a dope song, fool. Tiene otro amor o tiene otro cariño. You would think I could sing like Chalino because of my awesome singing skills.
Yes.
You sound more like the Michael El Gallo Sanchez, dude.
Have you heard that guy?
No, I have not, fool. I hear about this guy.
Seriously.
I might have run across him, but I don't remember him.
Oh my God, this guy's bad. He's a young kid.
Oh, and he's being serious or he's doing parodies?
Yes. No, well, he does little shows. He does.
Let me play it real quick.
Yeah, please find it because it's.
Because you guys were talking about him like it's a joke.
Yeah, well, he is.
But he's serious, and he has like the one thing I will say is that he is a dope ass accordion player.
Really?
Like he can rip on the accordion, but his voice sounds
You
fucking
can tell.
crazy.
You
He's
can
like
tell
he's a meme,
Yeah.
but he has like legit musicians
That's
play with
cool,
him.
Man. Like,
Well, he has the
trying.
last name Sanchez. Any relation?
I
I
don't
don't
think so,
I
right?
never really did my research on this kid.
Yeah.
Okay. You like a TikTok guy?
Yeah, watch. That's that right here.
Ya dijo, compa. ¿Cómo chingados que no?
He kind of looks like him.
A little bit, yeah, he does.
And that's as far as it goes.
Yeesh.
Jerry.
Yeesh, like a chipmunk, fool. Look at yeah, bro, I don't know, fool.
This is bad.
I like it, dude.
See, even the other guy's better.
But the guy's just clout chasing.
This guy's the kid is like a meme. It's like but he posts like with hot chicks like singing to them.
Well,
like,
yeah, because he has a following.
Yeah, of course, fool.
Yeah.
Yeesh. All right.
Oh my God.
He's literally doing an impression of Chalino Sanchez, dog. And people are okay with this song? Especially when he's not doing such a good job?
He's just saying, I think he said sort of like, I like what I do. I know I don't sound great or whatever. He plays along with it. That's what I've heard. And it's like, how could you hate on this
anything
kid
for
and-
clout, right?
Yeah.
Dog? Anything for clout. No, look at us with Tragos, Amargos, Paisas.
Yeah, we're chasing. Why do you think we came season 2?
So you that was your top 5. My bad, I interrupted. But
Top 5, baby. Jorge Casares, Gallo de Sinaloa, Nieves Enero, Alma Enamorada, y Mario Peralta.
Nice.
We'll talk a little bit about these songs, fool.
What about you, Fern?
Let me see. I have Los Hermanos Mata, Los Chismes, El Crimen de Culiacán, Ya Después de Muerto, y Juan Ayón. Those are my 5. You know what? Can you put Los Hermanos Mata for me? That's my shit right there.
These are all classics. You've all heard these songs.
So this one is it's pretty much a story about 2 brothers, right? They're from, I believe, Michoacan or something. And one of the brothers shoots one of the other brother's animals because he got into his field. And the other brother came to reclamarle and tell him, hey, what the fuck? Why are you killing my animal? Why'd you kill him? And then the brother, the one that shot the animal, shoots the other brother. And then, let me see the names are Jorge and Pedro, right?
Of course.
And
always.
Jorge is the one that shoots Pedro. And then Pedro's like, why'd you shoot me? And then when Pedro's about to die, Pedro pulls out his gun and shoots Jorge in between in the forehead.
Oh, he's still a good shot.
So he shot him right in the forehead, and they both die.
It's like a story out of the Bible or something.
Yeah, it does sound like
it's crazy.
You can read on Jobs 3:14.
This one's actually, they made a movie out of this song.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and both brothers die, obviously.
Spoiler alert.
And then,
God damn it, Fern.
2 days later, their mom dies because she's so
heartbroken.
Heartbroken, correct.
I'm seeing this album right here on the YouTube that you put up. I like it's a bunch of random names like Juan Machado, Juan Ayon, Martin Felix, Rodolfo Garza, Manuel Peña, Hermanos. This sounds like a attendance roll call at East LA College.
Dude, his suit
right? Do it like go. Juan Ayon presente. Martin Felix here. Rodolfo Garza, he's not here, teacher. He dropped the class. He got humanities. He transferred to humanities. Manuel Peinado, teacher. He's not here today. He's sick. His card not working. Come on, dog. Come on. If that's not a TikTok, don't put that right now. But if that's not a TikTok, I don't know what it is. All right.
I'll tell you right now that it's not.
Next.
Try again. Oh, dude, his suit right here is pimp as fuck.
It is. Look at the chair they got him sitting on, full and everything, dog.
Yeah, I think this is the one where the album that everybody calls it the chair album.
The chair album.
The chair album because of this.
What about the one where he's cleaning his gun in the kitchen table? He's literally like at a kitchen table, for cleaning the house. Dog. Like a tortilleria right next door. There's no fucking tortilla shit. Anyways, Chalino Sanchez, dog.
You pick one, Jerry.
All right, Chalino Sanchez. All right, let's go with a happy song, Alma Enamorada. Tengo el alma enamorada, no más de pensar en tu amor.
Oh my God.
Yeah. There you go, everybody, sing along.
Everybody skip ahead like 30 seconds. Listen to me. Listen to me right now. Skip ahead 1 minute, please. I beg
Tengo el
you.
alma enamorada, no más de pensar, corazón, de soñarme noche a noche, dueño de tu amor. Tengo el alma enamorada, muy enamorada, mi bien. Si me das toda tu vida, yo te la doy también.
This is the part right here.
Here we go. Now we're gonna translate it.
Skip ahead,
Right.
please. I beg you.
I'm very much in love with all my heart. I dream of you night after night, because you are my heart. If you give me your whole life, I'll probably give you mine too.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yo no sé si tú supieras, pero que te quiero esperar. Me vas a matar.
Please.
My dyslexia kicked in.
Stop.
My dyslexia kicked in and I couldn't follow along. All right, moving on. You know what? One song we didn't talk about much is the Baraca de Oro, way.
Baraca de Oro.
Like, who is he the original singer?
No,
Ramon Ayala.
Ramon Ayala.
Ramon Ayala.
What's it? Relámpagos played it too.
Yeah.
Correct. Which is Ramon Ayala originally singing that song. Yeah,
And
he does a really good job with this song.
Oh yeah, and I think a lot of people within this generation, like our generation, know it from Chalino and not from Ramon Ayala.
Correct, bro.
Yeah, because I remember when we were doing our research for Ramon Ayala, my girl was telling me like, oh, that's a Chalino song.
That's a Chalino song? Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, wait, that's fucking Ramon Ayala. She's like, no, Chalino wrote that song or sang that song. And I was like,
Shit,
okay,
man.
so they relate with this version more than
You're like, we're splitting up
Yeah.
right now.
it's over.
Can't believe you just said that
baby.
shit.
Voy a
He's
jugar
lying.
un albur con una baraja de oro que si lo ganó ya estuvo. Y si lo pierdo, ni modo, porque yo soy de los hombres que cuando pierdo no lloro. This song actually did teach me about gambling. You know, I like to dabble in a little bit of gambling. And you know, this song, after hearing this song back as a kid, it teaches you right there, dog. If you're gonna gamble in anything, love, you know, Raiders. If you're gonna lose, dog, you can't be a bitch about it. You can't be a bitch about it. And I think that's what the song kind of means, dog.
Correct.
It tells you about that. I'm gonna gamble on love.
Yeah.
But I have to be ready to lose. And if I lose, I'm not gonna cry about it, fool.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm gonna open up my heart. I'm gonna let love come in me.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know.
And when a dude comes on a horse, you're gonna say, "Hey, I got here first."
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I said, well, we're gonna do paper, scissors, rock or some shit. Huh? Yeah.
I was telling you, this song's kind of confusing to me. I don't understand the exact point. I think he was right. He's saying he's trying to gamble with love.
Yeah. He's gonna. It's metaphorically speaking of love and also cards. How women are cards, and how when you play cards, you have to know when to hold, like that Kenny Rogers song.
When to hold them, when to fold them.
Yeah,
basically the old thing.
So when you ever let it go, girl.
It is like a Kenny
Rogers
Rogers song.
Huh?
It is like a Kenny Rogers.
Yeah,
that
it
Kenny
is a
Rogers
Kenny Rogers song.
Yeah. The part that throws me off a little bit is just cuando llega a su casa con la camisa de fuera, which obviously means that he lost everything.
Yeah.
But does that mean he's going home to his wife?
That's what I was like.
Feel like
he went
it,
out
right?
played for love, and then he got home. I'm stuck with you now.
It's the old joke, the old hacky joke about like, you ever hook up with a girl so hot, you get home and you want to tell your wife about it?
We should watch the Lupillo, and I don't understand. Lupillo forced he forced a duet.
Yeah, so check it out. During that time, once Chalino died, everybody started forcing a duet with him. You know, like there was a lot. There was
Like
a
a
Cornelio,
it was like
there
the
was a
version, like a hologram. It was
there was a
version.
Cornelio Reina version with Chalino.
Correct.
And this is one of those too. But what's funny is there's a video, and I think that's the one you're talking about. They put a guy dressed as Chalino, but it's just his back. They never show his face, right? And Lupillo Rivera obviously is doing playing cards with him, and Lupillo does his thing, right? Like his little hiccups and all that.
Which is pretty annoying, dog.
That was his little thing. That was his thing, you know, to act, sing like he's drunk or something.
Yeah.
But this video is very funny.
The problem is that the technology wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
It just wasn't.
It was not ready. We weren't ready for it.
The hologram wasn't ready yet.
But I get the effort, but I think it was a cash grab a lot of times too. It was just literally a crack. But I was a sucker that would buy these songs, fool.
Yeah.
Like I was a Cornelio Reina. I want to hear Cornelio Reina with fucking Chalino or whatever
Fred
the fuck.
Durst.
Yeah, like I was that guy. I gotta admit. Now, this is not a Lupillo episode, fool, but something about Lupillo at that time. I don't want to be that cool guy that I thought was too cool, but I never bought into that act, bro. Like, I really didn't like that. Now, I give him props. The motherfucker sold out everywhere. Very successful, fool.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good artist, fool. Good. I'm going to say good, fool, because he is a good artist, fool. But that little stick of him drunk all the time, it didn't rub me off the right way because he just didn't look drunk.
Let me rub
to
you
me.
off the right way, dude.
It didn't rub me off
Pause.
the right way.
And pause. And pause.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, but I give him his props. Lupillo is a G. We may even do an episode one day of him. Who knows?
Yeah,
On the line.
could be.
Kinda
Season
sounds like
6.
we're not.
Season 6, you know?
Once we're running out.
Yeah, we're fucking right next
We're
to
rolling
Pete
the dice to find out an artist.
Yeah, we're doing, I was trying to think of another artist and shit that we could do with him. But anyways.
What's another song? Let's do like one or two more.
You want to do Los Chismes?
Yes.
Yeah,
might as
Chismes
well.
is funny. That's a
Los
funny
Chismes
song.
is a good song.
That's a funny song, yeah.
I'll get the. I don't think there's a video for this one.
No.
Okay. Did he?
No, because they're bashing women.
Not really.
Well, he's backing up his girl.
So what happens with this song is pretty much like he opens up his mouth. He says that he's gonna get married,
Then
and the
there's a
people
bunch of
start
haters.
questioning who's the person you're gonna marry.
It's Mexican people. They're
Yeah,
nosy.
right.
They want to
Yeah.
know everything.
So once they find out who it is, they pretty much tell them like, oh, don't marry her because she's too skinny, because she's too dark,
Yeah.
because what else?
Ciega.
She's blind.
She's blind. She's blind. And Chalino pretty much, well, the song says that, you know, he has an answer for each thing. Like, if he wanted it, why because she's too skinny.
That's not why I'm marrying you.
Yeah.
I'm marrying you for love. Not because you're blind, not because you're dark as a freaking night.
Dark as Jerry G.
Yeah, like as Jerry G. And
I didn't want to say that, but which one was the first one?
And he did.
Oh yeah, he said that she's blind. He's like, I'm not looking for you to be like a sniper or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
I don't need a sniper.
I don't need a shooter.
Yeah.
That's tight. That's a good one.
Yeah, Franco Tirador.
Yeah.
Tirar al blanco, yeah.
Yeah, tirar al blanco. That one's a funny one too. The one.
So
where
we should talk about how he had a wife for his whole adult life.
Why we gotta bring a wife for it, fool?
Yeah.
Well, he did, man. He actually did have a wife, happily married, had 2 kids, man. Obviously, we all know about Adan Sanchez, so we do want to talk about a little bit. I was an Adan Sanchez fan.
Yes.
I was behind that bandwagon.
You were,
we were close in age,
Yeah.
so it was during my time. I was in my early 20s. He was in his early 20s.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he passes away at a very early age, dog. You want to look that up.
It's like 19, I think.
Car accident, not wearing his seatbelt, apparently, fool.
Yeah, he died in 2004.
Yeah, fool, and a young kid, man. He was only like 24, maybe? No, 20? 21, dog?
20. If it was 2004, he was born in 84.
Yeah, bro, he was
Yeah,
born in
20.
84, man. Oh, really young, bro. I thought it was actually a little older than that. But yeah, I do kid around and stuff, but yeah, that guy, I was buying into his shit. I really liked his
He
music.
died at 19, bro.
He didn't have a great voice, but again, I just love his delivery. I love what he was representing, fool, and
I love Jerry G compliments.
His backhand.
yeah, it's always
slaps.
because he's not a good singer, dog. He was growing into one.
I mean,
He
I kind of
growing-
just
he was growing
into
one.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair. All right, Jerry.
And then he knew that he's not his father, but he was carrying his father's name, of course. But he knew he wasn't his father, so he was kind of trying to do his own thing at the same time. I think he had a great future ahead of him,
Yeah.
unfortunately, dog. So
He
that's what
did
I'm trying
have
to say,
great
dog.
hits. He did have good hits.
Yeah.
Nadie es Eterno is a really fucking
Great
banger.
song, fool.
Great song.
For his-
and
yeah.
it's pretty much like saying like nobody's eternal and look what happens to him. Like it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
And I had never seen the live footage. There was like hella people, and he's
Yeah,
playing to like
he had a
big-ass
big
crowd.
concert. I think it was in the Kodak Theater in
Yeah, it must have been
in
Live.
Hollywood. Yeah, that was the big
Oh,
concert.
Kodak Theater in
the
Hollywood.
Kodak, the
Yeah.
Kodak Theater, not
Yeah.
because we saw the one where he was with Lupillo, but that was Lupillo's concert at Microsoft.
Yeah, he popped in.
Yeah, he did a little spot for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, dude, we gotta do Aquid, bro. When we gonna do Aquid?
God damn it.
That's the same season. We're
the
gonna do
same season as Lupillo?
Lupillo and Aquid on
Oh,
the same
dude.
season. Okay.
Coming season 6.
I hope not.
I'm a big Aquid fan, dog.
I hope
can't-
not. I hope not.
Oh! Yeah, a veces la raza se pasa hablando que
Hey,
sí.
you know this song, huh?
I think so, yeah. I haven't heard it in a long time, that's why. It's been a minute.
Jerry.
Vergarcitos, I love that. Vergarcitos.
Damn, this shit has 40 million views.
What?
Let's go, Jerry.
And what song is that one?
Es mi gusto.
Es mi gusto. Yeah, it's a jam, fool. Hold on, I got this. Here you go. Yeah.
Once again,
Yeah, yeah,
listeners, I'm so sorry.
Hola, ver que me he visto. El modo que camino. El gusto que yo tengo de cerveza y no de vino. Me pasan criticando a quien miro y con quien ando. Que anoche me llamaron, la jura me anda buscando. Que me la paso en la calle, que por eso mismo no encuentro jale. Ah, qué cabrones, no dejan vivir a gusto. El día que me muera, les voy a sacar un susto. Pero en ese otro hoyo, si quieren preguntar, ¿quién chingados dio permiso de mi vida criticar? Soy el único, original en este mundo. Un poco logocido y pensamiento profundo. En este caso les traigo platico, porque la vida cabrón no se vive en la normal. Fuck yeah, bro. Banger, dog.
Stop, please.
Hey, what's the song is that the one that Adan Sanchez comes on?
I don't know, dude. I've never listened
there's a
to
song that
Aquid in
Adan
my
Sanchez-
life, dude.
Adan
I've
Sanchez
never
does a
listened
song
to
with
Aquid.
these fools. That's
Oh,
a
really?
dope fucking song,
shit.
bro.
It's just not my thing.
Put Aquid
Sorry.
y Adan Sanchez. It's actually a banger, bro. A pesar de todo, güey.
Why are
Adan
you
Sanchez.
listening to him?
It's Aquid featuring Adan Sanchez. And this is, I think he was still alive when he recorded with them.
Yeah,
I think
of
he did.
course.
I'm saying they didn't put this after.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe they did, actually. Who knows?
Is this it?
Oh, yeah. Fool, you know what? Let me do this shit right, though. Let me do this shit
Wait,
right.
what is this?
Oh, fuck.
It sounds
I gotta get into my...
This
my-
is like this is
Full
like
Aquid mode?
I
Are
gotta
you
get to my
doing full Aquid?
full Aquid mode right now, bro. Look at this.
this sounds like
I'm
the
putting on my
those.
gloves. Put on my gloves.
No, he didn't.
Vida, cada mentira, cada vez que fuiste mía, es un sentimiento y no lo niego. Que todo fue un juego, no puedo cambiar mi sueño. Quisiera verte, como me dolió perderte. Pensar en vida contigo hasta la muerte, aunque soy... Ni mil caricias lograron detenerte. Y sin embargo, sigues siendo la primera. Nunca te olvidaré, te juro, aunque me muera. Oh. Bro, look at the lyrics, dog. And look at Adan Sanchez, fool. He comes in right here, fool. Look at that. That's Adan Sanchez right there, fool. Is that the video?
He might have been.
Todavía pienso en ti.
Oh, he looks and sounds like him. Look at that.
Fool. I should play him in a movie. That's what I should do.
You might have gotten a little too old for that.
Do
Unfortunately.
they have gloves on right there? No, they don't.
Oh, they don't. I was getting hot with these gloves.
Okay, so I definitely had no idea Adan Sanchez and Aquid made a song, but so thank you for that, Jerry.
Yes.
That's pretty dope.
Awesome.
The Aquid's from L.A. They're from.
They are from LA. I've actually met them. I've hung out with them
Here
and
we go.
stuff. I met them one time. I forgot who knew them, and they invited me to their little single release party. And we're hanging out, had some drinks together and shit. But and then I seen them at the airport a couple of times. I'm the only one that goes crazy from. Goes wild.
Jerry looks
Oh my
around.
God, Aquid! Guys, it's Aquid! And people are like, what? I'm late for my flight.
Oh, God.
All right, let's wrap this up, fool.
Okay.
Yeah. I like this. This was good.
That was good. Okay.
Any final thoughts, guys?
Final thoughts, man. Chalino is a GOAT, bro. Deserves his flowers every day, fool. Enjoy his music. I know it's not for everybody, and it's not. It's super Paisa shit, dog. That was the era during the fucking Paisa gangs, too, right?
Yeah.
So he did a lot of that. But he also, you can say what you say, but he actually inspired a whole list of other singers.
Yeah.
Shout outs to El As de Sinaloa. No, El As de la Sierra.
El As de la
El As de la Sierra. Gabelancillo, of course, Saúl Viera.
Yeah.
Jorge Gamboa.
Yep.
Original de la Sierra. That guy from South Central. They're still around, bro.
Yeah.
They still do little concerts here and there, fool.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Jorge Gamboa.
You know that El Original de la Sierra is his record label is the one that signed Peso Pluma.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's still around.
He's still around.
There.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
still
yeah.
there. He's doing his thing.
¿Qué te voy a decir, güey? They're all dope. They're very similar to Chalino. They sing some of his songs, and they obviously have originals as well. Look them up, fool. I think you'll enjoy it, man. I really enjoyed Jorge Gamboa. Jorge Gamboa lived in HP.
Correct.
In apartments.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know where.
You know where? Next to Kelby.
Really?
Yes, those apartments. So,
Shout out Kelby.
Yeah, yes,
Shout out
sir.
Jorge Gamboa.
yeah, fool, he
Right
lived in those
Right
apartments.
there, close to HP
Yeah,
High.
Apomeño. Remember Apomeño?
Yeah,
There's an
Apomeño.
Apomeño who I was a big fan as well.
Apomeño.
I remember Apomeño had one of those car washes when they come to you. Mobile car washes.
Mobile details.
Yeah.
This dude looks like Persian or something.
Yeah, a lot of them do, though. Oh. El As de la Sierra, he got himself in some trouble with some...
With the law or with the people?
With the people.
With
Yeah.
the people.
They were following him for a little bit. He was missing. Yeah.
Look, he's wearing flip-flops in this photo.
El
Who
Apomeño de
are the
Sinaloa.
guys, Jerry? The ones that sing Chevrolet 4x4?
Oh, yeah, fool, las voces del rancho.
No, that's not Voces del Rancho. There's some two guys. It's Martin
Las
Castillo.
Haces de Sinaloa,
No,
compa. I love Las Haces de Sinaloa. Los Haces de Sinaloa, and shout outs to Bell High School's very own Las Voces del Rancho. Dog, I'm a big fan of those guys. They were on a parade when I did the HP parade, when I was Grand Marshal of the Huntington Park Parade,
What?
Christmas Parade.
Shut up.
2019.
2019 Grand Marshal,
Los Voces
baby.
del Rancho were also on that same parade. Got to hang out, took a picture with them and shit.
That's cool.
Yeah, fool. Say what's up, hey, shout outs. I did their, they went to Bell High School and they graduated a year earlier than us. I was 96. I mean, 97. They were 96. And I performed in their 30-year, or was it 20-year reunion, whatever it was, 25-year reunion. Yeah, I know. I performed in a reunion, but they didn't make it. They weren't there, but they sent a video and shit. It was a video shout out.
Wow.
Yeah. Bell High School's high school reunion, I performed.
Oh, the reunion. Okay, I thought it was like they're 25 as in artists. I was like,
No,
why
25.
wouldn't they go to their own show?
No, the 25 high school reunion.
The high
These guys.
school reunion.
That guy looks like Chalino Sanchez, one of the flaquito. They're good, man. They're good. There's a lot of great talent out there, man. A lot of great talent. All right, I think that's it, man.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's good.
Questions,
man. I think
concerns, comments, feedback?
I know we left a lot of stuff open, but that's for you guys to try to, do your own research.
Yeah.
We were the ones that get the ball rolling for you to go listen to this stuff by yourselves or just start it for you,
Yes, sir.
So, hope you enjoyed this. And
Thanks for listening, motherfuckers.
Peace. Thank you. Thank you for supporting Tragos Amargos podcast. Folks, just like that, episode 3 comes to a close. Rest in peace, Mr. Chalino Sanchez. Rest in peace, his young son, Adan Sanchez. Super sad. Luckily, we do have a Jerry Garcia in the world to maybe take that place of Adan, keep his spirit alive, because he kind of looks like him, I guess. Shout out Paramount. Shout out Huntington Park. Shout out Bell was referenced in this episode. Shout out Cudahy. I'm from Texas, folks. I've spent some time in Los Angeles with Jerry and Fern. I know some other people out there. So I don't claim any of these neighborhoods. I'm not gang affiliated. We are just documenting the cultural scenes there from week to week. Like I've been saying the last 2 weeks, please like, share, comment, engage with our content in whichever way you want to. Look, I understand, folks. All right, you may be a fan of Jerry, a genuine fan of Jerry Garcia, a genuine fan of Tragos Amargos, but you don't want to share our stuff to your page. I totally get it. Maybe you're like a gym rat. Maybe you're like a faith-based, like Catholic influencer. Maybe you're just like a hot chick with a fat ass and you don't want Jerry's ugly mug all up in your aesthetics. I totally get it. But you can like, you can comment, just any way that you choose to do it, we would really appreciate it. Other than that, let me see. I will add the link to the documentary that we referenced. I'm sure some of y'all have seen it. Nunca Tuvo Miedo. It's a Chalino Sanchez documentary. Like his widow, his daughter, a bunch of musicians that he played with. Basically like experts, primary sources that know what the fuck they're talking about Chalino, which is a little different than our podcast. The other thing that we did not reference, that we forgot to bring up, is the popular podcast on Chalino called Idolo, Ballad of Chalino Sanchez. The host, I believe, is like a legit journalist. Is Eric Galindo. Shout out to that guy. It's like a really well-made podcast. It's very academic, very well-funded. No big deal. So definitely make sure to check out that. I guess the last thing I'll say is that I want to give a shout out to this song playing underneath my voice. Like with all the music in these episodes, we don't know what the fuck we're doing. I don't know I don't know if we're going to get in trouble. We're operating under the impression that all these episodes are basically going to get copywritten at one point and they'll be deleted. But we do it for the love, folks. Okay. But this song playing underneath my voice right now is the same one at the intro. Is a song that I found on a fucking like Mexican cumbia CD. I went to Mexico like 10 years ago. I bought like all these CDs, and these CDs, they have like 7,000 songs on all of them. And I was just when I started editing this season, I started looking through that CD and I found this song. It fucking slaps. And it's a remix of a Ricardo Suntaxi. I don't know how to say Suntaxi. Never heard of this guy. Ricardo Suntaxi is an Ecuadorian artist, I believe from like the 80s and 90s. This is like the Mexican version of his song Vendo Amores. Okay, so I'll end the episode playing the original Ricardo Suntaxi. I have no copyright. I don't know what's going on. We will probably get deleted very soon, so please enjoy this while you can. This song fucking slaps. Other than that, that's it, folks. We'll see y'all next week. We're almost to the middle of the season. It's going by quickly. These really do take a minute to produce, to shoot, to edit. So we appreciate the patience and we appreciate the support. And we'll see y'all next week.